This was heavily requested amongst you guys from Madden 17 and Madden 16, our Dreadnoughts franchise. So basically in this video, I'm going to show you how to draft like a boss. I'm going to show you how to draft like PerramCrowe in this video. So as you can see, we've got 4 picks in the first round, 4 picks in the second round, 2 picks in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, and 2 in the seventh. More chances for me to fuck up, so you know this is a legit video. So we're doing this with the Cleveland Browns. So this team is pretty much already arse as it is. Anybody would help this team out. So we're going to be looking for every single position. That's the hypothetical situation, is we're trying to stack this team. We've got enough draft picks to do that. Now let's go ahead and do it. Alright man, so when I'm checking out talent, especially in the first round, you know I'm looking for those A's, those A minuses, and those B pluses. Especially in the later rounds is when you want to try and pick up these B pluses. So we've got a quarterback here, Huston Carstens, A minus throw power. Because he has a B minus at the end and he's a first rounder, I'm not going to chuck him on the watch list. B plus, and B for a LOL B, that's very solid. I wouldn't say he's a first pick in the draft, but if he's there come second round, then we might take him. Marcus Allison, cornerback. B plus, B. So we're not going to follow him because he's only got 1 B plus. Secondly, his press is only a B. If that was man coverage B plus and then zone coverage B plus, then I would definitely 100% put him on the watch list. Laurence Maddox, A minus, B plus, B plus. He is a guaranteed first round pick. Let's chuck him on the watch list. BJ White, possession receiver, A minus, B plus, and a B. So he looks alright, possession receiver, but because he has a B at the end, very inconsistent attributes, don't worry about him. Strong safety, Verley Trufant, A minus, B minus, definitely not. If you catch a C plus in the first round, you need to go over that guy. If you're going to draft a player, you at least need his very first attribute to be a B plus. If he doesn't have a B plus, I'm not going to chuck him on the watch list. One thing to keep in mind as well is you want to look at what your team needs actually are. I know it's completely obvious, but on the left side you have your offensive needs and your defensive needs. Obviously we need fucking everything. A minus, and a B. Let's chuck him on the watch list for sure. Brian Cash, MLB, B plus, only a B. What's his last attribute? It's a B. So he might be good for a second round pick. Let's put him on the watch list. Alright, so as you can see, we've done about the very first 15 people and I only have 4 on the watch list as of this point. Another thing I'm always looking out for when it comes to choosing players is I'm not going to get sold by just having dope hit power. Now when you think about a strong safety or a free safety, you obviously think about zone coverage. You do play man with them occasionally, but most of the time you're looking for zone coverage. Now yes, this strong safety does have a B plus on the hit power, but the problem is I would much prefer that pursuit to be a B plus and the zone coverage to be a B. Hit power is nice on players, but it's not essential and it's not going to make a massive difference come the end of the day. Now because Lim Booker is an A+, it's pretty much an automatic giveaway that this guy's going to be either a quick development or a superstar development. Now if we go to the quarterback position, you can see that he is the 6th best quarterback in the draft. This guy even has an A- as his second stat, but nobody here has an A, let alone a damn A+. So there you go, you want to get Lim Booker out of any of these 6 guys. Now I just wanted to quickly bring this to your attention as well. We're down here in the 6th and 7th rounds, obviously the very later rounds. Now if you watch our Nighthawks franchise on the channel, we have a defensive tackle called Weston, and this guy was a 76 overall quick development rookie that we picked up in the 7th round. There are a lot of beasts that you want to look out for down here. Let's go ahead and choose a couple of random players in the 6th round real quick. So let's go LOLB, C+. So you definitely don't want to fuck with C pluses in the 6th round. What you're looking for mainly in the later rounds like this is like a B+, maybe even a B, it depends how consistent the stats are. Alright man, so we're down here in the 6th round of this year's draft and I've just stumbled across Rayshawn Watt. Now this guy is 6'4", 232 red zone threat, B+, and B. In Rayshawn we have found an absolute gem. I would probably even take this guy in the 5th round just to be sure that nobody else gets him. So when you get down to these later rounds, you're more so going to be looking for consistency over just straight raw talent. In the first 3 rounds, you're going to see a lot of A- into B+, and then into B. Now that's very consistent stats, but that's why they're in the first 2 rounds of the draft. Now as you can see here, I've got a whole bunch of people with just the first skill scouted. You don't really want to waste your points. So even though you get about 150 scouting points a week, that shit will go so fast. There is no way you're going to be able to scout everyone. So the easiest way to make sure you get solid picks the entire draft is to just go the first one. So we got a B minus. I'm no longer going to further scout this guy. And same for everybody else here. B minus, C plus, B minus, C plus, B minus. I mean, I might even consider a B, but it depends how consistent they are. So B minus, I would no longer scout this guy. If he had a B after that, I would keep him there and cross-reference that with his combine stats. Alright man, we've just finished scouting the entire third round when I've come across Thomas Favors, middle linebacker from Tulane, 6'2", 237 pound. But check out the stats, man. A minus hit power, A minus tackle, and B block shedding. Now if you look at everybody else around him, everybody's kind of like B minus, C plus, B minus, B plus. I further scouted that guy, but he turned out to be a bust with B plus hit power. But every so often, you're going to come across a guy like Thomas Favors, and this is exactly why you scout everybody. The more research you put in, the better results you're going to get. So A minus, and B. I do reckon this guy is going to be a superstar. Definitely quick development, and probably about 78 to 80 overall, maybe even higher. He's in the third round, so I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. These are the type of players you're looking for anywhere from the third round all the way down to the 7th round. Anybody with B plus, or A minus, definitely got to chuck them on the watch list. Alright, so here we're in week 2 of the off season, and now we finally have combine stats. Alright man, so now we're going to go to the watch list and we're going to compare what we found from their attributes to their actual combine stats. B plus, and B. But as you can see, he's not even a top 3 in everything. Exactly like I thought, this guy definitely isn't a first pick in the draft, so he's gone off the watch list. Laurence Maddox, right end. Once again, this guy has nothing there that's really special. Is fairly strong, but that's why he's a 3-4 run stopper, so I'm going to take him off the watch list. Brian Cash. Now, this is the type of player you're looking for. It doesn't have no A minuses or no B plus, but as you can see, the third fastest middle linebacker. His 3-cone is 2nd, 20-yard shuffle is 2nd, broad jump is 5th, bench press is 10th. So this guy's a solid player. We're definitely going to keep him there. Now we have the running backs. Now what you're going to look for with running backs is carrying. Carrying is basically going to determine what overall your running back is. So if you have an A carrying, then you know the guy's going to be an 80, 81 overall. Alright, Alvaron McGee. First in the 40, first in the 3-cone, first in the 20-yard, and 2nd in the bench press. Now, this is the type of guy you want to pick up, man. First round talent. I'm definitely going to be getting Alvaron McGee, that's for sure. Rayshawn Watt. We found this guy in the 6th round, B plus, and a B. Now, when you look at his stats, nothing too crazy. There definitely isn't fastest out there. Has a very good vert jump and a very good broad jump. He is also the 6'4" red zone threat. For a 6th round talent, if you needed a receiver or you needed a couple receivers, I would definitely recommend getting Rayshawn. Alright man, let's go ahead and start the draft. Let's see how we do. Out of everybody in the first 10 people, I'm going to go ahead and take Brian Cash. So I'm going to go ahead and say this guy is going to be from either 76 to 78 overall. 77, quick development, there you go. Alright, we definitely want to take Lim Booker, man. We didn't even look at this guy. He doesn't have the best combine report, but A plus throw power. Definitely need to pick this guy out while we got him there. So let's go ahead and take Lim Booker. 78 overall. I was mistaken. Isn't quick or superstar development, but check it out. Lin is ranked 2nd in true talent and you drafted him at 4th. And he was the 6th quarterback on the list. A juke move, B plus carrying, B plus BC vision. Even though his combine report speed stat, 40-yard dash, doesn't replicate him being a speed back, I can tell this guy's going to be anywhere from 75 to about 79 overall. There you go, 79 overall. Derek is ranked number 1 in true talent. You got him at 16. Oh yeah, we got to get this guy. Alvaron McGee, A minus hit power, B plus tackle, B minus block shedding. Now, this is why I tell you to put these guys on the watch list and compare it with the combine report after. First, and motherfucker 2nd. Let go, Alvaron. 79 overall, quick development. This is where shit starts to get hard. Lamar Pitts, 2nd in speed, 1st in vert. I mean, you see the stats there, bro. This is somebody you definitely need to go after this early. 77 overall. Okay, Lamar is ranked 22nd. You drafted him at 33rd. So we're going to go Anton Jones for this pick. B plus zone, B press, and B minus man. But he is a zone corner. That's why his man coverage isn't that great. But he's got great speed, great broad jump, great 3-cone. Let's get it. 79 overall, quick development. Anton is ranked 6th in true talent. You drafted him at 36. Thomas Favors, we're definitely going to get this guy. 77 overall superstar development. Thomas is ranked 21st and you drafted him at 48. Alright man, we're only in the second round and we're already down in our watch list of 4th and 5th rounders. So we're just basically going to go for a lucky dip here, just based off what we got here. So Jaron Seward, this guy wasn't on my watch list because he only has a C catching. My guess is that he's probably going to be pretty shit, but because of the combine report, I'm going to have to draft in this early on. Let's see how he is. There you go. See, it doesn't really matter what their combine report is if their top 3 attributes doesn't match up. So there you go, just got a bust. Now I'm definitely going to take Javonte over the other dude because as you can see, the combine report is absolutely nuts. The guy also has B+ power move, B+ pursuit, and B block shedding. In the 4th round, my projection, I'm going to say 74 to 78 overall. 74 overall. Javonte is ranked 52nd. You got him at 100, and he's also quick development. Alright, we're here in the 5th round, and the only person left to really go after is Rayshawn Watt. Now this guy has a pretty average combine report, but he does have some decent stats. My guess is that this guy will be anywhere from 68 to 73. Okay, there you go. Rayshawn is ranked 35th in true talent, and you got him at 129. Quick development, 75 overall, all the way in the 5th round. Now because I didn't have all the scouting points in the world, the only people we have left are people who are projected to be undrafted. Now this guy is trash, but he has some pretty good combine stats. My guess is probably going to be 65 to 69. Okay, there you go. Heath is ranked 45th in true talent and you got him at 132nd. This guy is projected to be undrafted and we got him at 132nd, and he's ranked 45th. 77 overall, 78, 79, 79, 77, 79, 77. We got our first Bucks pick all the way in the 2nd round. 70 overall, 72, 74, 75, 71. So we basically just built a team from the draft, man. Especially Rayshawn Watt. We picked this guy up in, what was it, the 5th round? 75 overall, quick development. Now, if you guys have any other requests in terms of how-tos, drop it down in the comment section. If you want to see a how-to on how to re-sign players or anything that you guys can think of that you want help with in terms of franchise mode, just hit me up down in the comment section and I'll be happy to help. I hope you guys did enjoy our first how-to video being the draft. Hope you all had a lovely day, man. I'll see you back next time. I'm out. Peace.